Hi, Michelle. How are you this week?
I'm okay.
Good, good. Last week, if I'm not mistaken, um, you were getting ready to go into the hospital for an operation, and I remember you were quite apprehensive about it. Could you tell me a little how it went?
I made it out of the surgery.
I'm happy to see you that you're alive and well.
Yeah, supposed to be sitting here recuperating from it all. A couple questions to the doctors, but they don't seem to answer my questions right. But I'm trying to get around stuff. And
So
then,
how did the surgery come out well?
yeah, I'm able to walk and I'm not in pain no more. So
Fantastic.
I think it went well. So just hopefully with the exercises I do and everything, I'll be okay. But now I have to take care of my grandparents. So that puts more on me. I'm supposed to be home recuperating, and I'm stuck taking care of them because they're not doing well. So I literally got to go there now, clean house, cook when they need certain foods cooked. I got to take out trash. I got to do laundry, go to the grocery store for them, on top of going to the grocery store for my house. And I take care of my 2-year-old granddaughter, so it's even more that I gotta do. So, and I have no help from my cousins, my aunts, my uncles. So I'm stuck doing all of it. I'm trying to heal from the surgery. So
You're still recuperating.
yes. So I have to learn how to like walk up and down steps without a cane. So, but I've been doing pretty good. But taking care of them's put a lot more on me with trying to and stuff because my grandmother was in a nursing home, so she can't do nothing at all now.
I think it'd be a good idea if we focus in on that a little bit because that's a recent development, isn't it?
Yes. I was in the, when I was in having surgery, my grandmother went to the hospital thinking she had a stroke.
Really?
Yeah, so she can't do as much and stuff. And the whole time she was in the nursing home, I couldn't visit because I had surgery and I couldn't even get up and get around. So I have to take care of them because somebody's got to do it. They're too old to get around like they used to. So I do my best and try to get everything done.
You sound really tired to me.
I'm exhausted.
Like you might be burning the candle at both ends.
Yeah, I can't get nobody to help. I mean, they just, I guess, don't care to me. They don't care because that's their parents, that's their grandparents. I mean, I have a lot of cousins, and then she's got 6 kids. Well, 5 that are here. My mom moved to West Virginia, so.
And there's no one that you can enlist to help you out with this extra burden that you have?
I've tried talking to them. It don't do no good. They all tell me they don't have time. They're working, and my cousin will come once a week to give my grandfather a bath because he's not doing well at all. So he don't even know my name. So I don't get nowhere.
Your cousin is a male?
She's a female. She's a nurse.
Well, she's a nurse, so then that's a good thing.
To give a bath. Other than that, she don't do none of like the housework or the dishes or going to the grocery store. Nothing. She comes over one day just long enough to make sure he gets in the tub.
Well, who else have you spoken to about possibly pitching in, giving you a hand?
My aunts and my uncles, at least someone to help, like go to the store so I don't have to do everything and stuff. But they all say they don't have time. They have their own lives. And I live right up the street, so they expect me to do it.
There's no one else that lives in this area?
They live in the area, but not like literally a hop, skip, and a jump to my grandparents. So if something happens, they call me because I'm right there, they say. So I do it. I love my grandparents to death. I don't know how much longer they have, so I go up and I do it. I take the grandbaby and sit with her. It's her great grandmother, so she enjoys the sitting with the baby and stuff while I get the housework done and the chores done that she needs and all the errands and stuff I do, because she can't walk as much as she used to and stuff. She's got to walk with a walker. She can no longer use a cane. She uses a chairlift to get up and down the steps, so therefore they only have one chairlift, so they can't go down the basement at all. So they keep food down there, so I have to go down and get that, bring it up, put it in the refrigerator upstairs, and get them through until they need something, and they'll call if they need something sooner than when I go back. But other than that, I don't. And then taking care of my own house, so I'm constantly on the go.
Who else is close to your grandparents that you could maybe approach about helping out?
My mom was, but she moved to West Virginia, so
she's completely out of the area.
Yeah, exactly. No help. She won't even come to like stay a week or so with the help of out to sort through things and stuff, because I have to get rid of her kitchen table and her dinette set and stuff, because there's just no room for two people on walkers to get around their house. So I'm going to get rid of that for her, get her a small table for two of them. I figure to give them more room and space and stuff in the house. I'm trying. It's hard trying to recover and then taking care of them.
I have no doubt.
It's been a busy time, so, but.
And it sounds to me, I can almost sense that you really resent your cousins and your aunts and other relatives who should be helping out but aren't.
Yes, because there's like 15 grandchildren that can be helping her and stuff. And none of them want to step up and help, and they tell me they got their lives, but I always tell them I got my life too.
Well, would you engage in a role-playing exercise with me?
Sure.
To where I could be you, and you could be, who could you be? Who's one of your relatives that you could pretend to be for a moment?
My aunt.
What's her name?
Terry.
Okay. I'm going to be you, and you respond as you think Aunt Terry would. Aunt Terry, I'd like to talk to you about maybe helping out with taking care of Grandmom and Granddad. You know, it's like, I really love them, and I hate to see them the way they are now, you know, not being able to take care of themselves, but I'm doing it all, and I really need somebody to pitch in. Do you think you could give me a hand?
No. I'm sorry, I live in Harford County. I can't do it. I work at Baltimore County Public Schools. I live 45 minutes away from there. It's just impossible for me to do that. And the price of gas, I can't. Why don't you ask one of your other aunts or uncles?
Well, I will, but I'm asking you. I mean, I think that we should all make an effort to pitch in and help out once in a while. It's not fair that I get stuck with it all, and I'm not going to be able to do it much longer. I don't know how you feel about that, but I'm just not going to be able to do it. I just had surgery last week. I'm supposed to be off of my feet, and yet here I am. I'm over here, and I just put in about 8 hours over Grandmom and Granddad's, and then I come home and I don't even have enough energy to clean my own home. And I just don't think it's fair, and I'm not going to be able to do it much longer.
Well, why don't you call your mother and have her come down? She don't work.
Well, you know, she lives in West Virginia. She's not going to be able to come down here very often.
Oh, you try to get her to come down. It's your mother that won't do it. She don't work.
So they're very adamant that they're not going to help you out. And now, have you talked to anyone else about it?
My Aunt Peggy, she works at John Hopkins, so therefore she can't, because she works and then she comes home and she goes to bed. She's got bad hips, so I don't really ask too much of her, knowing her hip problems. She's got knee problems, so I really don't ask too much. They just expect me to do everything. They think I'm a young chick that can handle it.
I don't know. The only thing I can think of in this situation is maybe to just canvass the rest of your cousins, maybe, and find out who could give you some kind of help, at some point. I think we kind of took a turn here from what we were going to talk about. We were going to talk about you recuperating from surgery, but in this abbreviated session, I think it was a little bit more useful that we focused in on this, and I'm glad we got a chance to discuss it. We talked a little bit about how having to care for your grandparents and your own home is really stressing you out. Is that correct?
Very.
Yeah, you really do sound tired, and I think we need to get you some help with that somehow or some way. And maybe that's something that we can talk about next week when we meet.
That sounds good.
Okay, until then, I wish you the best, and
Thank
it was
you.
good to see you, and I'm glad you made it through the surgery.
Thank
okay?
you.
We'll see you next week.
Okay.